in the world get their karma?
Get they just do. Explain that a little bit.
If karma is real, when do the 1% of the people who run the world get their karma?
Get they just do. Right. But is that to say that, like, for me,
When do the 1% exist in the Bible? Nah, it ain't real.
right, karma isn't real because it's too many successful people out here doing bad business and reaping all the rewards.
Karma don't exist in the Bible. Karma don't exist in the Quran. So if
Explain that a little bit.
if karma is real, when do the 1% of the people who run the world get their karma?
Get they just.
I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone. And salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth to USA Shalom. And I came across this video because our people, Charleston White, he's a court jester, he's a clown, he's a comedian, whatever. But see, our people have a lot of questions, but they don't have the answers, right? Because the Lord said what? Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. So the Lord has rejected, our people that have not came back to him. All right. 2/3 of Americans, Israelites over here in America. All right. The Lord have rejected them. And you got Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth that have been rejected. And they don't have the answers. But the Lord has sent the prophets out there to break down the times and the seasons and to tell you the good news. Because, if you look out into this world and see the wicked is prospering. And the scriptures speak about that. See, but the Lord is going to get them at their latter end. Okay, because now we're at the end of the world and the Lord is going to judge the Edomites, the so-called white man. And he's talking about karma, in which the Bible doesn't specifically say karma, but the Bible speaks about judgment. The Bible speaks about whatever a man reapeth, he's going to sow. The Bible speaks about because of unrighteous dealings, riches got by deceit, a kingdom is translated from one people to another. Right? The scriptures speak about hurting people unjustly and the punishment thereof of a kidnapping, human trafficking people. All right. So the scriptures do speak about not per se karma, but the scriptures speak about if you do wrong, wrong will be done to you. And these 1% that he's talking about, they know this. All right. They're not just oblivious on the planet Earth and don't know that God exists. They know God exists. They know the God of the universe, Yahweh. They know that that's not their God. And they know that's why they're building golden domes, and that's why they're trying to build. They got this space force because when the Lord comes back, they're going to have to fight because they know that it's going to go down. They know that this it. That's why they're trying to create an artificial birthright. Okay, but let me get the book of Psalm 73. Right? Because, you'll speak about, these people ain't being judged for what they've done. All right. Psalm 73:1. Truly God is good to Israel, even to such as are of a clean heart. But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. Because when you look out in the world, what? The wicked is prospering. And this is why he said, well, when the 1% of the world is going to receive their judgment? Well, you're a blind fool. You don't know. You haven't been given those secrets because you've rejected knowledge. Okay? But when you look out into the world, with a carnal mindset, you'll say, well, damn, nobody's going to judge these damn. They fucking running amok, in which from a carnal point of view, they are. Right? Carnally, but the Lord, when who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ come back, he's going to put them in their place. He's going to judge them. Okay. It says, for there are no bands. I'm going to read this in the NLT. It says, verse 4, they seem to live such painful lives because sometimes they'll grow, they die when they get old. It says their bodies are so healthy and strong, they don't have troubles like other people, which they don't. They have the world's riches, wealth, status, money, because this is their blessing. This is the blessing that the Lord, that Isaac, okay, that Isaac blessed Esau with. Okay, this is his blessing, and Jacob's blessing is the kingdom of heaven. It says they wear pride like a jeweled necklace, because if you're doing something for so long and nothing is happening to you, then you're going to think, well, you can keep doing it. And this is, the Lord is basically building their tab. Okay. Let me go the book of Job, because Job speaks about this. Okay. Job 21:7. Wherefore do the wicked live? Become old, yeah, and are mighty in power. NLT, why do the wicked prosper, growing old and powerful? They live to see their children grow up and settle down, and they enjoy their grandchildren. Their homes are safe from every fear, and God does not punish them. Right? Because in the eyes of man, it seems like, damn, man, these fucking damn devils. Seem like the more evil you do, the more you get blessed, because this is Satan's kingdom. Remember when Satan took Yahushua up on a high mount, on a high place, and he said he'll give him all these kingdoms if he just bow down and worship him. And Yahushua told him what? Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. Okay? So Satan can give you riches of this world. All right? And that account proves that. Okay? It says, their homes are safe from every fear, and God does not punish them. Their bulls never fail to breed. Their cows bear calves and never miscarry. They let their children frisk about like lambs. Their little ones skip and dance. They sing with tambourine and harp. They celebrate to the sound of the flute. They spend their days in prosperity, then go down to the grave in peace. So, from a carnal point of view, yeah. See, but their latter end, right? They got to go through that slavery. They got to go through that punishment. They got to serve slavery for 1,000 years for what they have done to the children of Israel. Okay? And this is why, you wouldn't want to be an Edomite for $1 trillion. This is the book of Proverbs 3 and verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Right? Because it's from a carnal point of view. And I'm saying carnal because, if you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, then you're going to envy these people, because you're going to look at them like, damn, man. And this is why some of our people, they have been seduced by the ways of the wicked, because it seems like they prosper when they do evil and wickedness. And this is what it's a snare, it's a trap unto our people. Okay, doing that wickedness. See, but the Lord is going to judge them in the latter end. Okay.
Explain that a little bit.
If karma is real, when do the 1% of the people who run the world get their karma?
Get that just due. Right. But is that to say that, like, for me to try to make it, let's say I'm trying to make it in the world, I'm trying to hit on the straight and narrow, I'm trying to do everything right. Is it possible to be successful without stepping on a few toes? Is there a just path?
No.
That gets you to the top? Or do I got to be a savage at some point and step on some toes?
And that's how this world, that's how the world is set up, because Satan runs this world. All right. In order to get someplace, you got to step on somebody's toes. You gotta get over on people. This is the world we live in. All right. And this is how the devil set up this society like this. To get somewhere, you got to do something nasty or freaky or something devious, malicious. Okay. So this is why, our minds are not geared on this society like that, because you can't make it in this society without doing something foul. You know, when you can't get to a certain level, all right, without doing those things. So this is why we're looking forward to our own kingdom, which would be forwarded in righteousness. Okay, so I believe I hit the point. Lord willing, was edifying.